2 cruise ships carrying coronavirus-exposed passengers that have been in limbo off the coast of Florida are being allowed to dock after a Coast Guard order yesterday warning ship's doctors to prepare to treat individuals who have tested positive for COVID-19. There are dozens of cruise ships awaiting entry into Florida, most with only crew aboard, but there are more than 6,000 passengers still at sea, according to Carnival Corporation. Among them are the passengers of the Zaandam and the Rotterdam, 2 ships in Carnival's Holland America line. 4 people have died on the Zaandam, 2 of COVID-19, 9 people have tested positive for the coronavirus aboard the ship, and more than 200 additional people have reported respiratory symptoms. Passengers were not allowed to disembark for flights in Chile, nor were they allowed to dock in Panama, where the ship lingered several days in hopes of being allowed to let passengers disembark. The Rotterdam was sent to meet the Zaandam near Panama in order to deliver supplies, staff, and COVID-19 test kits, and to take on healthy passengers from the Zaandam. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis was initially reluctant to allow ships, which carry hundreds of U.S. citizens, to dock in the state, citing lack of medical facilities. But local authorities in Holland America announced that they had come to an agreement to allow the ship to dock in Florida's port of Everglades. Fewer than 10 people aboard were in need of critical care, according to the cruise line, and they would be taken to a local hospital. Healthy patients will be taken directly to airports to return home. The 2 ships are not the last that will need to find hospitable ports. The Coral Princess, also a Holland America ship, has more than 1,800 people on board, and 12 have been confirmed to have COVID-19. The coronavirus pandemic will likely change the way the cruise industry plans for illness outbreaks. Previously, the infectious disease that kept cruise lines awake at night was norovirus, the rapid onset diarrhea and vomiting bug. But norovirus is transmitted through fecal and vomit particles in food and water. The particles can also get transferred from someone's hands into their mouths. Coronavirus can also be transmitted via the hand-to-mouth route, but the main route of transmission is via respiratory droplets inhaled into the throat and lungs. Major cruise lines have shut down new cruises until at least mid-May. CNN published a list on the status of all known cruise ships that are still at sea. While most are not known to have people infected with the coronavirus on board, there are at least 9 carrying passengers and at least 9 carrying only crew.